So Estonia is situated in the east of Europe, just south of the Baltic Sea, across from Finland, just 3 hours west of St. Petersburg, Russia, which is one of the biggest cities in Russia.
Estonia became independent in 1992, and it was a great time in the beginning of our independence. And in the beginning, the people were very excited, very open. They were very interested to know about God. They tried to get the Bibles, to find possibilities to study the Bibles. But later, like it was in the desert with Israelites after their exodus from Egypt, you remember they began to think about Egypt, and even they thought, oh, such wonderful time was there in Egypt. In Estonia, for some people would tell about their nostalgia, about past time, like that.
The first workers in Estonia started right in '91 when the Soviet Union fell. And as they surveyed the area, they were interested but worried because there wasn't a lot of activity in Reformed faiths, especially Restoration faiths such as the Church of Christ movement. And so they gathered people and began to send trips. And by '94, they established a pretty good group there of people that were studying the Bible. Knowledge here at McDermott really begins in '96 when Ron and Judy Warpole moved and began participating in the church there. Progress in the church has included the growth of Nikolai as a leader in the church and as somebody who could preach, who could teach, who could take care of others. And that began in earnest in the late '90s, and to this day is still a powerful and capable leader of the church in Estonia.
Estonia is one of most atheistic countries in Europe. Just about 26% of Estonian adult people believe in Christ. For our church, it is like a challenge to do more things for families, for children, teens, youth, to help them to see God's plan for our lives, to accept this plan, and to be strong in understanding of God's plan.
What I really think is cool is that a small church like ours runs a camp for 160 people, and we do it really well, I think. So I think that's probably one of our biggest projects, one of the biggest ways that we really get to share what God has put into us. We're very thankful for the help that is given to us. We couldn't do it without it, and we couldn't do it without the financial help. The financial help allows us to really make the cost low for kids to come and participate, which makes it easier for all kinds of families to be able to afford it. The second thing is that thank you for sending people. It's very important. Like us being a small church, having other Christians join is very important. It's encouragement to the counselors. It's encouragement to us as leaders. It's being able to have other believers here and to share that faith with one another, to pray for one another, to learn from one another, and that part is very, very important. So keep coming. I really like to think about camp as not just a project that McDermott helps with, but our mutual project where we are co-partners, and we sometimes have different roles in it, but we do it together.
Typically, when people from here go, they are going to participate in a church function such as the camp in the summer, the retreats in the fall and the spring, and of course to participate in the church on the weekends as well. So I would say that's our main focus in terms of our mission trips. What we hope for every person from McDermott to do is to form relationships with the people there, to help them answer questions about faith that they understandably have, and Something that has always impressed me about the Estonian faithful is the way that they are asking important questions about how to be a Christian that are certainly taken for granted here.
I really would like to thank the church family, all the elders, the mission committee, for their great help, encouragement, leadership. I can feel their encouragement all the time, and it is great encouragement for me, for our church members. So thank you so much.